What's up guys, welcome back. It's Zabernai here, your Tech and Games Crusader, and today we have an unboxing and a comparison and overview for the Apex 2, or Apex Series 2 controller from Flydigi, comparing it to the original Apex, which is now rebranded as the Apex Series 1 controller from Flydigi. The difference in pricing on this is MSRP of $59.99. This is MSRP of $69.99. So let's see what you get for the difference of the cost of $10. Plus tax, of course, with Amazon. And of course, there are also various coupons that can get it for you cheaper on Amazon, anywhere ranging from $5 and up. And currently, this one goes for around $54 on Amazon. And this one had an introductory coupon for $5 off. But I now have my own coupon for it, which takes $7 off, or 10%. So anyone out there who is interested in getting their own version of this controller, then I have a coupon code, and it is 10 off Zyber, and that's number 1, number 0, capital O, capital F, and then capital X, capital Y, capital B, capital E, capital R on the promo code area when you check out, and that will save you $7 off. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. So this controller right here is the original Apex from Flydigi. I dubbed this the most fully loaded mobile controller that has ever been. Notice, that mount, it's got a satisfying click to it. The reason I dubbed this the most fully loaded controller is because it's very similar to the original Xbox Elite controller for the Xbox One. Except for this has Bluetooth, and this is wireless only. This has a dongle for wireless or being Bluetooth. And it also has, of course, these areas right here light up. But when you look on the back, you have trigger stops. They're enabled right now. Disabled. And then you have these extra buttons back here, which same thing for the paddles on the back of the original Xbox One Elite controller. But going beyond that, the build quality is the exact same shell design as what you would expect in the original Xbox One controller. So this is removable. It just slides off right here. And now you can use this on PC, or you can use it wirelessly with mobile. The only downside is this does not work with xCloud on mobile. So the other thing I really enjoy is, how the original Xbox came out and it had the extra 2 buttons on the front for white and black? Well, this has C and Z. The other thing is, you can paint, or you can customize. They had originally planned to get these panels that you could replace on the controller to add a little bit of extra customization. So you got back button, you have your pair button, and you have home. You have start and select, XY, AB, RB, LB, L2, R2, or LT, RT. And then you have M1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, when you look at this, see, you can customize this in the app. but it has two different modes. You have Bluetooth mode and you have wireless mode, and then you have off. So you can see right there. I've had this controller, and it's still in this good of condition since the end of 2017. Now, it's been over 4 years, and it still looks this good. No fingerprints, really. Great D-pad on it. Turn off my medicine alarm that I've already taken for my blood thinner. And yeah, I mean, you haven't had the fallout from the shoulder buttons like you did on the original Elite controller, where it would have issues. You can hear difference in the switches though. And these are solenoid buttons. But it's very solid. And it's very durable. The only thing I've had happen is I had to get a replacement mount because this fell while it was mounted to a device. The device was fine. As you can see, it's got good padding on the top. It's got grip padding on the bottom. The device was fine. It's just this on the hinge right here broke. So I had to get this replaced. But this is the best hinge that I've used for any sort of mobile gaming holding the phone device. I use this with Power Rangers Legacy Wars, with Marvel Contest of Champions, Bleach 3D or Bleach Mobile 3D, Bleach Brave Souls. Both Castlevania games I've tested, with the Devil May Cry, Pinnacle of Combat testing, you know, pretty much anything. Even if it's just a card game, I use it because there's enough buttons on here that you can map to anything. Plus, it's got motion control built in. So, you have gyroscope and you have accelerometer. It has a mouse mode in it, which is pretty cool. You know, these aren't removable, but they are very satisfying to click. And having these 2 extra buttons on here, they're a godsend. That's why I consider this the most fully loaded mobile controller that has ever been, as far as a series now of controllers. You can't beat it for the money. It has above and beyond for the features that you would be using of a regular, you know, Bluetooth Xbox mobile controller. So, yeah. But now they've improved on it in quite a few ways. So here we have the Flydigi Apex 2, or Apex Series 2 as it's listed on Amazon. And on the top, we have the message that says, Entity Ability will freely aim your skill. I don't know if they intended it to rhyme or not, but that's pretty cool. You don't see anything on the sides because it slides out. This is a slip cover. The box is on the side that it'll slide out. So from here, we got connectivity modes, Bluetooth 2.4 gigahertz to USB dongle and wired. So you couldn't use this one in a wired format to all capacities before. You could use it in some, but this one now is full capacity wired. You know, Android and Windows. Does not list iOS. This one you could use with iOS via Bluetooth. It's the same app that you would use for this controller. And the app in and of itself has an ecosystem where you can be able to choose the devices, not just one device, but devices you have paired to your phone. And then all of your presets or your button mappings will spread across multiple devices. So you don't have to just, you know, choose one per device. You can just have it set to go, okay, I'm using this device, so I need this game to launch and have these buttons mapped. And it'll just automatically be mapped if you've already got it. There's also some presets on some games. Quite a few. And it keeps growing every day. Alright, back to this. So we have Innovated Entity Ability Wheel, which is right here. See how this is specified as a separate area. Ultimate solution for MOBA aiming skill. A micro switch ABX buttons, or ABXY buttons. So these 4 buttons are micro switched now, which is pretty cool. That's the same way as the new Xbox Series X controller does. Instantaneous and crisp feedback. Detachable mobile phone stand. Compatible with most of mobile phones. Feel free to adjust preferred viewing angles. So, looks like they've refined the clip here, which I'm all for, because it's a great clip. And also, guys, this is texture. This is rubberized texture, which I wasn't expecting. First thing I felt whenever I opened this and got it out of the bag is that. And I was like, okay, this is premium. I'm not going to sleep on this. Because if you look at this, you know, it's the same kind of texture. This is my friend's controller, by the way. Because I gave away mine whenever I got my Series 2 Elite controller. Alright, so compatible. Then from here, 2 more remappable bumpers, 4 back buttons. Okay, so you guys remember how the 3DS did the shoulder buttons that were secondary. You had your shoulders and then you had your inner buttons on the shoulders. This does that too. That's pretty cool. So you got 6 extra remappable buttons, expand your options of control. So it went above and beyond what it had already done on the original with just having all of these. Instead of just 4 on the back, you have 6 on the back. You have 2 extra buttons here and here. And you have these C and Z are full buttons now. That's awesome. It reminds me of what I wanted the design to be for a modernized version on the original Xbox controller whenever I saw that there was a company, Hyperkin, that was releasing the Duke for the Xbox One. This is just straight up balling. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and get into this. This is going to be a longer video. You have expected long videos from me for a while, because it is a comparison as well as an overview. You know me, I can't use blades, so blood thinner, blood disease and all. Which, actually, by the way, guys, today is 5 years since I was hospitalized for the first time with the diagnosis from the ER of the blood clots and everything. So, yay. What an anniversary to celebrate. That box is just clean design. I love it. It looks like it still has the floating panels that can be replaced too. So we're going to get into that right now. Oh yeah. Same kind of quality that I expected. But guys, the other thing is, look at the size and the difference of the boxes. That is huge. This is the size of box that you get. Just to give comparison here. With the Xbox Elite Series 2 controller. It's almost the exact same size. So, I love the accented design on the box. You still have the Flydigi rule the game, which they do. Yeah, it's just slightly bigger but oh, it is definitely thicker. See, oh, they listen to my, oh man, this case feels amazing, guys. It is, feels like the nylon sleeves that you would get that are for sport use, and it is an EVA case. So yeah, that is crazy. All right, so I wasn't expecting this. Let's see. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit in the Series 2 box. That is awesome. Oh man. So we have in the box here just this. Is there anything under? Unlike the Microsoft box, no, there's nothing under that. We do have this, which is a product thank you note from the manufacturer. This is pretty cool because it seems like this is actually, yeah, that is signed. That's ink signed. So that's cool. They made these, and then that's actual ink. It's a paint pen. That's awesome. All of this is embossed as well. So it's the little things with me, guys, that I pay attention to. So for sure, this is premium as all get out. All right, so here we have our QR codes that you can be able to use to download the app. Yet for the app and for the manual. And what we have here, yes, the panels are still removable. And there it shows the controller, the mount. Okay, I like this. Yeah. Let's get to the English side. Is there an English side? No, the English side is on the QR code for the manual. Okay. Understand? It's a small oversight. It just takes a little bit of extra downloads. See, there's the QR code for the manual. Or you can go to the website. It says down.flydigi.com. Oh, I am definitely down with Flydigi. For sure. Alright, so we have Android app, iOS app, what you can search for, fly mapping in the app. So this is what I was talking about, where that you can be able to choose on screen what you want it to do. And it's not just, oh yeah, I want to put this button here, but no, you can choose what the button does, the action the button performs. If you want it to do like a swipe or something, you can do the swipe on the screen, and then you choose the type of action or placing it on the screen. All right, so PC version, how to, these two buttons at the same time to put it to pair. All right, so iOS for the devices is iPhone 6, iOS 7.1.2 or newer. So that's the devices for Apple that works with. And then Android is 6.0 or newer. And devices that are 10.5 millimeters thick. And then up to 86 millimeters wide. PC is XP and up. And then we have 2.4 to 2.5 485 gigahertz. 4.0 Bluetooth low energy are the modes that you can do. And this is the measurements of the device. Here's our battery charge amount per hour. Looks like under 15 milliamps powered. Yeah. All right. Let's let's do some open. Oh wow. That is, guys, I cannot get over how much quality this is. Like, this controller came in a suede bag. This one comes in a freaking EVA case. Holy crap! I love it. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, this is definitely a step up. I'm getting more than $10 in value out of this. It is USB Type-C to USB-A, and it is a USB 2.0 bandwidth cable. It has its own strap to hold the cable together. They are one-upping Microsoft in every oh my gosh, every aspect. Oh man. All right, so we have inner press, and then outer press, and then these. So yeah, it's only an on and off now though. So they moved on the back. See how this is off and on, and then in the middle is Android. This one is just off and on. They still have the same quality rubber grip. It is a refined pattern on the grip though. Yeah, it's definitely refined because it angles. It's more like a diamond pattern. So here's my Series 2 controller. Still just, you know, 1, 2. I wonder. Oh, okay. Holy crap, guys. This is a much more robust mount. And it just still, you can get this mount and use it on the original because it's the same attachment. That's awesome. This is where it pays to invest in a company. Dude, that is so tight, so stiff. There's no play in it at all. So you see how this one, you know, it's very plasticky and clips in. Which is great. But, you know, it would sometimes, you have it mounted like this. It's just, you got closed, you got open. And if you're tilting it like this with a device on it, it would come forward like that and try and close on you. There's no way that this is going to do that. This looks like this is a robust hinge, even more robust than the hinge for the Xbox Series X and Elite Series 2 controllers from 8BitO. Their mount that came out. This is crazy how quality this is for being, you know, it is ABS plastic, but this is textured. This is lip textured on both top and bottom. You know, this is the only thing that's not metal. It's plastic still yet, but it is a very satisfying, wow. I am highly, highly impressed. So it will sit on the controller just like that. Take this off for just a bit. Alright, so oh, that's so handy. They use that for hiding the dongle, so you always have it with you if you need it. Wow. Alright, so what's in here? Okay. So it looks like here we have imagination will take you everywhere. Yes, it will. Very much so. Alright, so here's my favorite thing on the original controller. The D-pad was great. It had that dip in the center, and it had a satisfying rock. Look how much more dip in the center and angle this is than this. You can see, you know, you can see it actually has a center lower point, and all of the directional edges are right there so that you have access. That is awesome. I love this though. This, it just, wow. This is for the Flydigi 2.4 gigahertz wireless. So, here's where you can set this, which, dude, that is so cool. Holy crap. Okay, these buttons, the three right here, are rubber topped. And you can hear their micro switch. These are solenoid. So if you're not using it for this, and you don't want it to move around, you stick this on here. And that locks it down to where these don't move. That is awesome. I love that. That is just flat out cool. So it's like this, and it moves. So you have full aiming control with this for MOBAs, as it was talking about. But you still have... Holy crap. So these actually lock in. That's awesome. So the standard... We don't have the Flydigi logo on there anymore, but it does have these same accents on the edges, which is pretty cool. So we have these, and then we have these. So these do feel lighter weight than the ones that come with the Series 2 Elite controller. So this does feel like it's mostly plastic, and as you can see, how it locks in is definitely plastic. But you have three different heights. You don't have different types, but you have different heights. So these are the ones that are standard. And these do also twist, so they may have tuning on them. There we go. So they are keyed, so they only go in one direction here. Just so you can see down in there, see where the holes are. We're going to line it up like that. And it locks in. So you can't do this with the Series 2 Elite controller. You just can't. Like, you can do it slowly, but you cannot shake it. It will just slide off. So I really like these. I like these, but I am missing my trigger stops. I wonder how that action is performed now. And don't worry, guys, I'm not scratching this. This is just not uncovered yet, all of this. Paint-wise, yeah, I've never had any issues with their paint chosen. I never had any issues as far as any type of scratching or anything like that. It's very resilient. The only thing I really had scratches on was this. You know, you can see right there. And it's more dust than it is scratches. I love this. So these, if you want to use in mouse mode, are great for just using for mouse clicks as well. Yeah, that is crazy. I love the redesign. So these buttons feel a lot more responsive. Like these, you can hear, are different. First off, let's go ahead. We'll put this back in here. We'll put our locker back. Well, we'll put the lock back over where it goes. We'll put it on the buttons for right now, because I rarely play MOBAs. I did some testing on the Marvel MOBA that just hit early access, but MOBAs aren't my thing, really. I don't get into it a whole bunch. But yeah, that's these buttons. They're much more springy. They don't sound as dead. The D-pad, though, I cannot get over that D-pad. So it's cool you have a battery gauge right here. Let's go ahead and turn it on. So your top button, or top light on the battery gauge, shows you pair mode. Gosh, I can't not get over that. That is awesome. These are micro trigger. You can hear that. So it's like this top setting, but a little bit tighter. So it's like the top setting of the two adjustments on the Elite Series 2. You know, that's all the way to the bottom. That's midway. That's off. So yeah, it's a little bit tighter than that, because these are literally micro switches. These are solenoid, but they have a satisfying click to them. Well, they're probably not solenoid. They're probably just padded. So these are the buttons on pads on PCB. I'm not going to take the controller apart because I just got it, and I don't have another yet. So once I get another one, I will take it apart so we can go over how it's built and everything. But that may be a little bit, because they are not staying in stock very well. Like, every time I check on Amazon, they're at low stock, like under 9 remaining. So they're going through them as soon as they're coming in, which I am all for. And like I said before, guys, if you guys want to get your hands on one, you want to save 10%, use my code. I'll put it in the description for the video and the link. And it is not an affiliate link, so you have nothing to worry about for, oh, I'm trying to make money off of you. No, guys, this is just always me trying to deliver news of products I feel worthy that people will enjoy and be able to get good use out of. But yeah, guys, this is Knight, your Tech and Games Crusader. Hope you guys enjoyed this video for my unboxing and overview and comparison for the Flydigi Series 1 and Series 2 Apex line of controllers. Hope you guys have a good night, good day, take care. If you like the content, great. Feel free to like the video. Don't like it, great. It has no effect on me either way. I'm just, this is what I do to try and socialize and give me an outlet for social anxiety disorder, for being able to communicate with other people in a larger format capacity that I am never privy to how many people actually care. So, yeah, guys, I do appreciate if you do find things on my channel to be informative or of things that you like and care about as well. That, if you want to subscribe, that's fine too. If you want to follow me on Twitch, that's great. Most of the things I will always post on Twitter before I have videos coming up, so you have any idea of what's to come. But guys, this is Knight, your Tech and Games Crusader. Hope you guys have a good night, good day. Take care. And I am going to apply this. Put it back in the box. As always, it's an unboxing reboxing, because that's what I do. Thanks much, guys. We'll see you later.